It's Friday Night Football. Your first and goal coverage with Joel Villanueva is supported by Safeguard Insurance.
Hey, what's up? Football Fridays are back, and what a better way to kick off our season than with a good old-fashioned rivalry game. The Battle of Conway going down in Mission. The Patriots trying to make it 5 straight wins over the Mission Eagles. Meanwhile, Mission looking to end that Patriot streak. The city of Mission packing Tom Landry Stadium for a game. That was a great one tonight. The Mission Eagles get the offense going first. We start the highlights with Horacio Moronta. Check him out through a sea of Patriots and the Eagles fans on their feet. But just as quick, we've got Mission veterans on offense. Landry Gilpin airs it out for Mikey Garcia. No one else around. That will be a 73-yard touchdown. Eagles on top 10-6 at the break. But the Patriots rallying back in the third quarter. Gilpin on the run. He finds the end zone. This game now in the fourth quarter with Mission taking an 18-12 lead. We'll have another update on this first and goal game of the week later in the newscast. An all-Brownsville battle at Sam Stadium, and the fans out there, they were jacked up. We love seeing that. Lavetta going against Brownsville Vets. Chargers get the action going. Mauricio Garza right down Main Street. Chargers take control early. On to the second quarter now. Jacob Moore showing off his motor. And look at him go. He's got the speed to burn. And after a score, you've got to dance, right? Check out the moves. You kidding me, little man? Showing off the skills, and that just fuels the fire. Chargers come right back. Jacob Moore again. Brownsville Vets looking sharp out there. In the fourth quarter, Brownsville veterans on top, 50-13 over the Rivera Raiders. A good matchup going on between La Feria and Raymondville, two teams we picked to win their respective districts this season. And right off the bat, we've got a nice highlight. La Feria on the opening kickoff. Raymondville can't hang on to it, and sophomore Derek Perez gets his paws on it. However, La Feria unable to make anything happen after, so Raymondville gets it back. And now we've got a QB on the run. Check him out, senior Jacob Posas breaking away down the sideline. Big pickup for the Bearcats, but they have to give it away, and we stay scoreless. Second quarter now, Lions on the move. And check out the running back, sophomore Avishai Dickerson. He says, get out of my way. I've got a reservation for 6. It was a 7-0 game at the half. Lions shut down the Bearcats offense. La Feria victorious 17-7. All right, it was a Tri-City showdown between PSJA North and PSJA Memorial. A year ago, the Wolverines beat the Raiders to snap a 20-game losing streak. It's a game both teams remember very well. Wolverines trying to make it 2 in a row over the Raiders. Meanwhile, the Raiders trying to get some payback. It was a great night for football and far. We start the highlights in the first quarter with PSJA North. Isaiah Rangel hands off to Arturo Bertran, who takes it in for a 2-yard score. Extra point makes it 7-0 PSJA North. A little later, Rangel showing off that golden arm. The Edinburgh North transfer finds his man, Israel Olivares, and that will be a 46-yard score. Raiders on top 14-0 now in the second quarter. Wolverines going to work on offense. This is Joaquin Sanchez. He finds a big hole, lots of room to run. Sanchez gets to the end zone. But hold on a second, a flag wipes out the touchdown run. PSJA North rocking tonight. They lead this game late, 35-3. The Edinburgh Bobcats are coming off 2 straight playoff trips. As for Harlingen South, they're trying to flip the script after finishing 2-8 last season. The Hawks and Bobcats matching up in Edinburgh, and let's see which team got the win tonight. Channel 5's Ruben Juarez is live at Richard Flores Stadium with an update on tonight's action. What's up, Ruben?
Hey, Joel, fresh air tonight. The Friday nights are on back on. Glad to be back out on these Friday nights with football. Great game tonight between Edinburgh and Harlingen South. For Edinburgh, they're led by one of their best players, Harlan Benavides, our running back, who did well last year, he racked up 1,600 yards. That's a school record for the Bobcats. On the other hand, Harlingen South, coming off a couple of rough seasons. They went 2-8 last year. How would tonight's game end up? Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. First quarter, Harlingen South with the ball. David Torres gonna receive the snap out of the shotgun. He throws it over the middle, and the Hawks come up with the touchdown. 7-0 Harlingen South. Derek Delgado with the reception. Later in the first, the Bobcats looking to make something happen, and we mentioned him earlier. Let's talk about him once again. Harlan Benavides gets the carry, finds a hole, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's off to the races. A 50-plus yard run. He's finally taken down inside the 20, but the Bobcats would come up empty on the drive. So now it's Harlingen South ball once again late first quarter. Handoff to Corbin Hendrick, and he gets into the end zone. Harlingen South up 14-0 after the first half, and up 14-0 after the half. But in the second half, Edinburgh comes back strong, scoring 34 points. Right here, Mack with a pass to Benavides. That gave them a 28-21 lead. So there it is right now at the moment. Edinburgh on top, 34-21. A few minutes left in the game, so it looks like the Bobcats will be coming out with the comeback victory tonight here at Florida Stadium. That's all that we have here from Edinburgh. Joel, let's send it back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Ruben. We keep it going. Mack High at home against Brownsville Lopez. Lobos coming off a pretty good year and trying to build on that with a brand new head coach. We start in the second quarter, and Lopez runs it in there. Lobos on top, 7-0, and now they set up for another strike. This time, Lopez unleashing their aerial attack. Great catch there. Lobos receiver fighting for that one. And Lopez with a strong effort tonight. They lead. As a matter of fact, they were leading, and they get the final. They get the win, 26-14 over Mack High in McAllen. Rivals clashing in the Mid-Valley at Ben LaPrade Stadium. It was Donna going up against their crosstown foe, Donna North. A year ago, it was the Redskins victorious Chiefs trying to get one back, led by new coach Joe Marichalar. This year, the North, the home team, Donna on the visiting side. First quarter, Redskins have to punt here. Chiefs trying to make the catch. Wait a minute, there's a fumble, and the Redskins recover. So Donna with great field position near the 10-yard line, and they go to work right away. Marcos Izaguirre on the run. There he goes, in for the touchdown. That gives Donna a 14-0 lead. And there was more where that came from. After a North fumble, Donna with another short field, and it's another run. This time, Robert Guerra, the Redskin on the run, and the Redskins in complete control. They lead the Chiefs 55-0 in the fourth quarter. The PSJA Bears in their road whites. Bears fired up for their game against the Flower Bluff Hornets. Here in the second, Bears down 7-0. But the Battling Bear defense makes a play. Ethan Castillo says, give me that. Trey Guajardo back for his senior year. He's got the snap, and he's going right up the middle. The touchdown ties the game at 7. And if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Guajardo takes it up the middle again. At the half, the Bears on top 21-7. But Flower Bluff recovers and rallies to edge the Bears 33-28. It was game on for the bragging rights between Rio Grande City and Roma. The annual Star County Super Bowl on tap for week 1. In recent years, the home team has had the win. What about tonight? For the answer, we bring in Channel 5's Trayson Bragg, who's live at Gladiator Arena in Roma. What's up, Trayson?
Hey, Joel, there is no better way to start the season than to go toe-to-toe with your biggest rival. Of course, the winner gets bragging rights for an entire season, and both the Rattlers and Gladiators made sure tonight's game was on both of their schedules. So let's just get straight to the action. Joel, both teams were chomping at the bit with anticipation of that opening whistle. And believe me, once that whistle blew, woo, both teams went straight up beast mode, Joel. This was a big-time defensive game. That is until RGC running back Angel Galvan takes the handoff. Look at that strongman level stiff arm to spring him for 15 yards. That was important because it got his team in the red zone for the first time of the night. But the Roma defense would come up big with this huge sack that straight up killed all the Rattler momentum that they were building. That would force the Rattlers to settle for a field goal for the game's first score. Later in the half, the Roma defense would come up big again with this big-time forced fumble and recovered fumble on the Rattlers' 33-yard line. That would lead to their own field goal with 8 seconds left in the half. They tied it up, guys. Joel, this was a back-and-forth game for the entire 4 quarters, and in fact, for overtime. In the end, RGC missed a huge and also important extra point, which gave the win to the Roma Gladiators by a score of 32-1, the win and the bragging rights of the Starr County Super Bowl. Reporting live in Roma, I'm Trace Bragg, Channel 5 Sports.